Hello, learners. Today we are talking about the investment expenditure or investment function. In our previous video, we have talked about the consumption function. Now we are moving towards the investment function. We have also talked about the term investment while we were dealing our first unit, that is measurement of national income. Investment expenditure refers to the addition to the stock of physical capital and change in inventories of a firm in an economy. Hence, investment decision by firms such as whether to buy a new machine depend to a large extent on the market rate of interest. However, for simplicity, we assume here that firms plan to invest the same amount every year. We can write the ex ante investment demand as I is equal to I bar. In our case of study, as I have also mentioned in my first video of this unit, that in this unit we will talk about the ex ante measures, ex ante level of consumption, ex ante level of investment, ex ante level of savings, and so on. Ex ante means the planned level. So planned level of investment. Here I bar is a positive constant which represents the autonomous investment or ex ante investment in the economy in a given year. So when we talk about the types of investment, it is of two types: autonomous investment and induced investment. In our theory or in our theoretical model, we will talk about the autonomous investment only, because we are assuming that the I bar or autonomous investment is a positive constant which represents the autonomous investment or ex ante investment in the economy in a given year. So it is the level of investment which is independent of income. The investment expenditure is the same no matter whatever is the level of income is. Since firms plan to invest the same amount regardless of the level of income or output, the investment function schedule curve will be a horizontal line, as you see in the diagram. On x-axis, we measure the various level of income, and on y-axis, we measure the level of investment, which is fixed, I bar I. So at each and every level of income, the level of investment remains constant. So it becomes a parallel horizontal line which is parallel to OX axis. What does it mean? The level of investment demand is the same at every level of income. So autonomous investment refers to the investment expenditure which is independent of income, whereas the induced investment refers to the investment expenditure which is dependent on the level of income. So the second type of investment is induced investment. It is the investment made with the motive of earning profits as done by the private sector. It depends upon profit expectations. If national income rises, induced investment goes up. Induced investment curve is upward sloping, as you see in the diagram. Here again, we measure the level of income on x-axis and the level of investment is on y-axis. So the two determinants are important as far as the induced investment is concerned. First one is MEI, which is nothing but the marginal efficiency of investment. What is marginal efficiency of investment? The rate of return on the additional unit of investment, means the expected rate of return. It is known as marginal efficiency of investment. And the rate of interest, of course. The rate of interest is also a close relation with the level of investment. So that is why the induced investment or II curve is having the tendency of upward sloping, like the supply curve. When the income will goes up, the investment will also goes up. So if national income rises, induced investment will also increases. So induced investment curve is having the upward slopings. Now we understand its determinants, the factors which determine the investment demand. Revenue from investment. If the expected revenue is more, then the level of investment will be more. Cost of investment. If the cost of investment will be less, then the level of investment will be more. Business expectation, of course. If the expectations are pretty high, then the level of investment will goes on increases. So here again, the marginal efficiency of investment is defined over here. MEI is defined as the expected rate of return from marginal unit of investment. As I told you, dear learners, the MEI is the expected rate of return from the additional unit of investment. So I is equal to function of I, MEI, where I is equal to investment, capital I is equal to investment, small I is equal to rate of interest, and it is the cost of borrowed funds or cost of investment. When cost of investment will be more, then the level of investment will be less, and vice versa. MEI expected rate of return or profit from additional marginal unit of investment. So when MEI will be more, of course the level of investment will keep on increases. So here we see the MEI curve. MEI has the negative relation from the rate of interest or cost of investment. So marginal efficiency curve, that is why it's having the negative slope. When rate of interest is R1, the level of investment will be I1. When rate of interest declines from R1 to R2, the level of investment will be from I1 to I2. So that is why MEI curve shows the negative slope. So this is about the investment function. The two important terms regarding the determination of income and employment have been completed so far. In our previous unit, we have discussed the consumption function, propensity to consume, and now we have discussed the investment function or types of investment, the autonomous investment, which is independent in nature from the level of income, and induced investment, which is dependent on the level of income. As income increases, the level of induced investment will also be increases because it is for the profit motives only. So thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Keep watching these videos again and again for better understanding. Thank you so much.